Good morning. Sorry, I was on my other Instagram just then, so luckily I didn't start posting on the wrong post. Hope everyone's well. Just a little top tip: if anyone is doing any of these videos, just a little bit of advice. At the beginning, when I'm chatting away, do what I'm doing and chat, and obviously till the person comes on. I have seen a few people doing these, and they kind of do this. And there was a couple of people that have done it, and I just feel really sorry because they're sat there not talking. They're not actually talking. And there's one the other day. It was about 2 minutes long. So if you are doing any of these to get people to join, just chat away like I am. Anyway, just wanted to say that. Hi, Anne. Right. So there we go. There she is, and send. There we go. I'm in the workshop room again because the sun's shining. Hello, where are you? There you are.
Oh, you can't see me. Oh,
I can just see the top of your head at the moment and your wardrobe. There we go. There we go. That's better. Right. So if you could introduce yourself and tell us what you make and sell. Oh, look, we're matching jackets today.
Oh, Denim Thursday. Hello, my name's Louise, and I run Willow and Ivy. And I'm an illustrator, and I sell prints and greetings cards. And I just at Christmas time started doing custom pet portraits as well.
Fantastic. And why did you set up your business? And also, how did you come up with your business name?
Well, so I think a lot of people have done this. Lockdown, sort of, everyone refound their creativity to keep themselves sane. And there's a brilliant tattoo artist called Rebecca Vincent, who I follow on Instagram, and she started doing Sunday drawing clubs on Instagram Live. And she's now joined up with another artist called Clark Tattoos, and they're now doing the Art House Collective, which you should check out if you want to start your drawing career. And so I was doing that, and I just remembered how much I loved drawing. I was always into art at school, so then I just then started doing my own style and thought, oh, I wonder if I could sell cards with these drawings. And I started out doing just sort of botanical focused plants and foliage and stuff. So I guess that's where the name came from. I was just sort of thinking of botanical or flowers names that sort of sound nice together, really. There's not much meaning behind it.
No, that's fine. It's a nice name, isn't it? It's easy to remember. Yeah. Exactly. So whereabouts are you based, and where is your workspace, or where you kind of get your creative juices flowing, as they say?
Well, I'm based in South London. But in terms of workspace, I do all of my designs on my iPad with a stylus, drawing and Procreate, which means my workspace can be anywhere, really. One of my favourite drawings that I did, actually, I happened to do down in Devon last summer when we had managed to get away for a week. So yeah, I think because of the amazing iPad Pro and Procreate, it means that anywhere I get a bit of inspiration, I can pick up my stylus and have a draw.
Fantastic. So you can be kind of anywhere and then get inspiration as such.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. And have you got a favourite item to create, and why have you chosen that, or something that you really like?
Well, I love drawing my black and white line drawings.
Yeah.
I think because they're the most challenging thing that I do, to get the shape of the plants with the lines. So that's what I sort of enjoy doing, the drawing myself. In terms of then selling, I think the pet portraits I really enjoyed doing, just because of how I just love everyone's reactions when I send them when I send them their picture, and they're like, oh my god, you nailed it, you've really captured their character. Like, I love, that's really rewarding. I like it.
I remember one time it was a friend of mine. She does gingeroo. She does bags, but what she does is she takes fabrics and makes them into bags. And for a surprise, I was going to get her to do our cats, Kiki and Raja, and it all just went terribly wrong. She was trying to. I was trying to get them so she could get their characters, and I was on the floor, then they come and sat on me, so it never actually happened because we had to try and do it secretly. But yeah, so I'm still waiting on to get the illustration or something of the cat, so watch this space, because there's lots of people coming on board that do lots of pet portraits. So as soon as I see cats, I'm like, oh, I love this person. I'm a bit of a crazy cat person myself. Have you been working on anything new this year at all? Any inspiration?
So what I actually did was, because of how much I love the pet portraits, and I got some really, I think, like you were saying, the difficulty in getting a picture of your own cats. Yeah. When you commission a pet portrait, the best photo you can get where they're like got a cheeky look on their face, or they're just really being themselves, they translate so well when they then become an illustration. So I've actually taken some of my favorite pet portraits that I've done.
Yeah.
I've card, oh, it's a bit shiny, but I've launched a card range with my favorite pet portraits on. So this is actually my cat Poppy.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's a real character. You can see the character in your drawing. Yeah. And
then this is a friend's cat Fluffy. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I've got this beautiful Siamese as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So they're my cat cards that I'm launching this spring. And then I'll probably do a dog range as well in the future.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, there's lots of, in Dorking, there's lots of dog owners, lots of, and also there are lots of people with a cat, so you're sure to do well with that. We have an ethos about customer service, as you know, about being friendly, creative, and unique. I should get it tattooed, I tell you. Have you got an ethos or saying or anything that you kind of work with?
I wouldn't say I've come up with an ethos, but I'm totally on board with, I did my first markets in South Norwood at South Norwood Clock Tower Market last year, and it was really eye-opening as a fledgling business, just how much I got out of meeting people and that connection, and getting sort of real feedback, because I launched a website last year, but it's quite hard to just get your website found if you don't know about SEO and that sort of thing, and the same with Instagram. If you can't, you're meant to post every day for the algorithm, but when you're creating stuff, you can't necessarily rush out storing every day to post. It's quite intense. So the sort of the human element that you get from a market just meant the world to me. And the making contacts and the friendliness of everyone there, and that sort of then spurred on my creativity, so that then the next market I went to, I'd thought about some of the things people had said and sort of incorporated that. So
cool. And actually saying that, I actually because at the moment I'm working on exactly what you're saying there. I'm working on this sort of workshop things that I'm doing. So what I'm doing, exactly what you said there, is looking at all of the Instagram and how about posting to give people ideas, but also I'm taking it from there and then right into the room, into setting up your stall and all of that. And I looked at your blog you did, and it was really nice. And the word which I've stolen from you, which I like, was the word gauge, that you were gauging. And I love the fact that you were at that event and you rocked up with and it was a bit wet, but you had cardboard boxes and I need to buy just things like that, being outside, having a chair, keeping warm. But I love the fact that you were, while you were there, you were absorbing all what was going on around you, which was really great. So actually next time I'll have, this, even like just having a simple list. It sounds the most daft thing, an Excel spreadsheet, you have everything. Me and Rob, our first event we ever did, we bought this beautiful pop-up banner, and what did we do? We forgot it. And, we blamed each other. It was hilarious. But also now we have a little tick thing and we tick it all off, and then so that we don't forget everything. And it's almost do it the day before, and then sometimes, oh God, what about that? But try to have all of that, so you're not sat there going, oh my God, and there have been people that, they've had banners and bits and they've come to the events and I've left it at home, and it's just so all of those little things that I'm working on, which is great. So if anyone has any ideas, but it's really interesting writing it all down and absorbing it to then make it so that people can use it as a guide as well, which I want to do. So yeah, cool. So your goals and dreams for this year?
What did I write down? Oh yes, so my goal here. So off the success of
Off the top of your head.
based on the markets I did last year and how successful they were. My goal this year is to branch out and do different markets, which is partly why I'm going to be with you in June. So yeah, I've just been doing lots of research into sort of local markets in the sort of Surrey, South London area. We're going to try and branch out from, rather than just being in South Norwood, I'm going to do a couple of dates there and then a couple of dates with you. And then, yeah, I'm sort of in contact with some other markets about getting booked in there as well.
Yeah, and that's really, really important as well. I mean, with your stuff as well, that you can, you know, you've got the gazebo, you can go and do those events, and it's really good to actually branch out and, you know, look at places in like Brighton. There's you know, there's Brighton Bazaar that we've done. There used to be the Brighton Marine. I don't think that happens anymore, but there are some real, you know, sort of out there. And some of the people that are doing our events are, you know, they don't just live in Dorking, they live in all sorts of different places. So I'm sure that if there are any other events that people are doing, I'm sure that they'll be able to share that with you as well, because it's good to go to different places and get known, instead of, you know, just doing the same events and
spreading word of mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why, you know, with the events we've done, and we've had to, you know, kind of put people, so, you know, people haven't got all of the events. Somebody the other day was like, oh, I haven't got my December event booking form. It's like, because you haven't got December. But, you know, it's also giving that, so there is that mix of the artists, the jewelers, the food people and things like that. So, you know, it's nice to be at different venues. Definitely. So if there are anyone as well that, you know, once you see in June, if they are doing events, just, you know, let you know as well. It's all about helping each other, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So the events you're doing this year are June, and you're back again in November, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which you know, that's really good as well, because you can come June, you know, and then use that as a kind of sounding board, see what people want. You know, I've kind of asked, you know, they might sort of say, oh, what about this or that? But you've got that time then to come back in November, and it'll be nice.
November's a great time, because then if anyone wants to commission for pet portraits as Christmas presents, there's enough lead time for them to be ready for Christmas Day.
Exactly. And it's all as well, I keep saying, it's up to you guys as well to let everyone know in June when you'll be back, the other events you'll be, because, you know, you do get, at these events, it's really weird, you get, there's the people that do come all the time, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we kind of go, God, there was loads of different new people, because we're very lucky because of Dorking Halls. It goes out to their mailing list. So all the people that have ever been to the cinema or been to, you know, any shows that they go, it all goes out to all newsletters and things like those. So we're really, really lucky with that, which is really helpful.
Yeah.
So, so why did you choose to work with, well, I think you've already said it, haven't you? It's just because you want to get out there, but any other reason why? Because we wear such cool denim?
Well, yeah, I think I was searching Facebook for markets, and then I think, I don't know, did you manage to have your Christmas event in the end?
We did, yeah, we were really, really lucky. Yeah, autumn and Christmas, they went ahead, and we did another Christmas event at Gate Street Barn. So yeah, I was,
Well, yeah, I saw the Facebook event for that, and I just, you know, your branding's quite eye-catching, and yeah, you just seemed like quite a cool, quirky team to work with. And you know, I've already had so much interaction with you in the run-up to June. Yeah, it's nice to feel really supported as a stallholder.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it'd be lovely, because I think as well, you'll do the June one and then you're back in November, but also to see, you know, what you've learned, because I think you as well, I get that you're really wanting to learn, to take your craft to another, you know, and your customers as well, isn't it? Your customer base that you'll get along the way. So no, it'd be really good. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing you in June. You're, like I say, in safe hands. There's lots of, as you see with these videos, there's some really cool people on board, which you know, I'm really, really excited about. As I keep saying, you know, we're taking it all into the 21st century, a modern sort of twist on it, which I think is really important. So, So we're back again tomorrow. Like I say, we're back here for the next 3 weeks. You can't get rid of me. I'm running out of things to wear at the moment. I had my hair down earlier, but I desperately need it cut. I had to put it back up. I'm like, no, I look like a hippie. Anyway, so back tomorrow with Anne Turner, who she said as well, she just put a comment that she's going to come and visit your store in June. She's obviously there as well, which is lovely. It's great, actually, because what happens is at these events, we all set up sort of thing, and then everyone's all running round before the event starts to all buy from each other, which is a really, really nice thing. So, you know, that is really nice when you see that. They're all there with their shopping bags getting in before somebody else has got it, which is great. Yeah, so back tomorrow with Anne Turner. And yeah, really, really great to meet you. And like I say, all of your details will go out after this onto Instagram and onto YouTube. So go and have a look at, you know, your work and see what you weigh. Yeah, can't wait to get started in the market. Lots of lovely people on these 10 at 10s. There we go. Another one there. So some really lovely comments popping up, which thank you to everyone. Yeah, really good. So, yeah, a couple of months now. We're actually 2 months now, isn't it? So, yeah, all systems ahead. And great to meet you and see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.